views, majority of them, how is their literacy? Literacy kwa namna gani? Iko chini, literacy. Which other group that do we need to include? PWDs. Why?
They are not visible.
Not visible.
They are not available.
Visible, I agree. Available, why?
There's something I've left for you. I think to do with money, resources.
Resources. Access to resources. That's good. Low access to resources. Resources means money, education, land, it will be mingi. Again, available means why are they not available?
When they are called to action, they are not seen. They are called to action.
What are the underlying reasons why they are not visible or why they are not available?
Because maybe they are not aware. Lack of information.
Access to information. Access.
Stigma.
Stigma.
Literacy.
Literacy. Accessibility issues, So, as a leader, as a government leader, when you're thinking about including young persons, you are trying to figure out the challenges they face, drug abuse. I know it's not your role, it's the role of the national government. But do you work or do you deal with cases of drug abuse? Anyway, as administrators, you have to. For PWDs, there may be, for example, when you look at literacy, why are they illiterate? Why? Do you sit in those committees that give bursaries? The bursaries. Forget about the bursaries given by the MCAs. Is there a bursary given by government? Do you influence those? Are you part of the teams? It seems not.
No, we are concerned with the bursary that brought through the MCAs. That is from the government. The other one is from the national government.
So even the one from MCS, you are the one who administers?
Yes.
Yes, that's the. I was imagining the MCS administered themselves. It's you who do that. So when you know that BWDs, for some reason, have low literacy levels, you remember the thing we were calling empathy mapping. I don't know if we spoke about that in this group. Empathy mapping. Did we talk about empathy mapping here? Did we?
It is in that other team, the first team.
Remember, we are talking about governance, and my objective today is for this team to clearly understand why it's important to include everyone. So for you to include everyone, you need to understand the underlying challenges. So let us look at you are giving a bursary to people, and you skip children with disabilities. Someone tell me, what is empathy? Empathy, mtu aniambia. Empathy. What is empathy? Kizungu tu.
Like the aspect of feeling what the other person is feeling.
Feeling what the other person is feeling. Putting someone else's shoe. And the sympathy? Sympathy? Hii ni kizungu. This has nothing to do with what you're saying. Learning.
It's like you pity.
Pity. Yes, pity. So, if I have 10,000 shillings and I have a child with a disability and a child without a disability from a poor background, a child without a disability from a poor background, and someone with a disability, I'm not disclosing the background, and you need to give that 10,000 bursary to one and leave the other. Chairman, utapatia nani? And why? Utapatia nani and why?
I first establish the needs of the people.
The needs of the two people.
Because the one with disability may be able more than the other one. So I take them as just two persons regarding the disability.
Yeah.
Look at the aspect of need. Then give the one who is more needed than the other.
Give the one who is more needed. This is an academic argument.
I have
A contrary opinion.
For me, I think the ability for the PWD child here is not a considered situation because despite being the parent being able, they are not counted as. You will find the family is able, but they don't want to value that child. So he's as needy as the poor one.
Ngoja. This is why I love design thinking. Umesikia? When he said these points, they looked very valid. They looked very valid. That look at them, establish their needs. If give the person to the one who is more needy. He's saying that the parents of the BWD might be having money, but the parent does not value the child. Tumeona hapo?
I had a different opinion of exactly what we did in Yata, because I think the governor said that for the bursaries to be given, there was supposed to be recognition of the PWDs. And so when you are selecting bursaries for the kids who are normal, you set aside selection for the persons with disability. So that now, in that team of the persons with the disability, now you select now from that team, such that you are selecting a number of students from a team of, all of them, they have different disabilities.
Here, this is now sympathy. Because you are bringing in BWDs because you just want to bring them. These two are talking about empathy. Empathy. He is understanding the needs. He goes deeper to to say that in addition, you know, our point is contributing to his point, that as you are analyzing your needs, also try to understand that the parents of the BW value the child. It's the same story we were facing when we were young. I had a big sister, the one I'm following. We did class 8 at the same time, almost scored the same marks. I was taken, tuliitwa zote shule, lakini mimi nikachukuliwa. They paid school fees for me as a priority, to work around the school. And I'm telling you the truth. And the consequence, she got married before she finished Form 4. Meaning, there are underlying factors. There are underlying factors. Where the parents, for example, see the girl child as someone who is going to go away, and they focus on educating the boy child. So empathy is when you put yourself in the shoes of the person. Our wood case here can eliminate to paying bursaries for children whose parents are able to pay, but you are paying just because they are BWs. You are paying just because they are BWs. In inclusion means when all of us develop together. So if you find yourself with a cohort of 20 learners, 5 have disabilities. Ken is going to disagree, but it's the truth. 5 have disabilities, but they are able to pay school fees. Don't just pay their school fees. Don't just pay their school fees. That is not inclusion. You've basically excluded people who needed equity. Waleta juu kidogo ndio wakae na wengine. But I know because we've misunderstood this concept of inclusion. Misunderstand kabisa. Tukiongea about inclusion, watu wanafikiria ni walemavu. Tukiongea about inclusion, walemavu wanasema ni haki yetu. Wanasema ni haki yetu. Yet kuna walemavu wengi wenye wako na pesa kuliko watu wa kawaida. So what the empathy does, empathy. Now I want to come to chairman's thinking. Tunataka kufanya empathy map ya yule kijana ako disabled. So youth, tuseme child with disability. Hapa tuko na say, do, feel, think. Sasa chairman, hii table itakusaidia. Utafanya table moja for the a child with disability and the one without. And by the way, madam, remind me your name. Catherine, yes. Catherine, we, in disability equity, I know we have not taught this team about the disability equity. We don't have normal children. We don't have them. Have you ever seen a normal children? All our children are normal. We don't have normal and abnormal. Yes, we normally want to say a child has disability or is without disability. But in terms of being normal, a child with disability is normal. It's normal. A child with mental disability is normal. It's normal. So the tagging haikuangi mzuri. So what will this child say? They say that they want to learn and become a pilot. Huo ndio mtoto anasema anataka kufanya nini? Anataka asome. Yule mwenye ana disability pia anasema anataka asome. But they say that the parent that there is no school fees. Hata yule mwingine anasema hakuna school fees. And then madam alisema huko, they say they are school fees is fully paid for siblings. Chairman, umeanza kuona sasa. Mtoto ukimsikiza na kwambia, nataka nisome, lakini wanasema hakuna school fees. Yet wamelipa school fees fully for other siblings. Sasa hii imeleta ile kitu madam wanasema kwamba the parent may be able, lakini unwilling to do what? To pay. Sasa utashtuka, I'm doing this as an academic element. Utashtuka for the one who has no disability, atasema there is no school fees, but the parent is willing to sell land and pay for him. Anasema baba alisema atauza kashamba fulani alilipia school fees. So although parent yana pesa, ako willing kutafuta pesa alipie mtoto wake. Huyu wako na pesa lakini analipia watoto wengine anawacha huyu. So at this point utapea nani school fees? Basi. Akona pesa, parent akona pesa, lakini is not willing to support. However, as an administrator, you can choose not to give the money. Who can tell me why? You can choose not to give the money. Instead, refer that person, the parent, for counseling. Unaona? Aenda akwe counseled, ajue watoto ni watoto wote. As an administrator, you can take up the case, which looks like, it sounds like you are doing bursaries. In your design thinking, you are doing bursaries, lakini ume notice there's a case of neglect. Umeona? There's a case of neglect. Sasa you make it your case. Unachukua yule mtoto kwa children's office, where you'll be compelled to pay school fees for the child. Hiyo ndio tunaita design thinking. Empathy is going beyond sympathy. Going beyond sympathy. The moment chairman amerealize hapa huyu mtoto wazazi wanaisalipa lakini hawataki, badala aende arudi ofisi ya peana ile basi, anaenda akae, anasema huyu nitamrefer kwa children office. That referral umechukua kwa children office itahakikisha school fees imefanya nini? Imelipwa, because the government has the ability to compel parents to do things. So wanafanya nini? Wanasema they drop out of school. Wanafanya nini? They do manual jobs. Chairman, as you are doing your empathy map, unaanza kuuliza, unasema unaendaka kufanya vibarua wewe? Naendaka nafanya hivi. Uko miaka ngapi? Niko 13 years. At the back of your mind as an administrator, child labor. Imekugonga wapi? Hapa. Child labor. Is child labor a good thing? Is dropping out of school a good thing?
No.
It's not, because we want to achieve 99% transition. Nilisikia hata enemy of mine from DC akipapoti kwamba they have achieved 99% transition hii ya CBC. Did they? You are the people with the data. It's true. No, give us evidence.
Because they use the national administration to ensure that every child that goes after primary, sini ilikuwa sa class 6.
Yes, ECBC imeingia secondary.
Sasa, they ensure that now they go to class 7. And that is why most of the schools were meant to be able to offer that class. Si vile ilikuwa kitambo.
You are saying, well, you said we didn't achieve any evidence.
The schools don't have the requirements, the ones that are needed.
Design thinking. You know, when she convinced me at first, hata nikaanza kufikiri in my mind, they transitioned to ile shule ulikuwa the same class. So, unlike kitambo mlikuwa mnaenda ma secondary, that's where the dropping ilikuwa. Lakini sasa kama you are in Kanaani primary, grade 6, sasa unaingia secondary Kanaani primary. So,
All the schools are not secondary.
that is what she said, and it opened my mind that there is a possibility kuna watu walidrop. Hata mimi nilikuwa nimefikiria they achieved, but if you think about it, hapo katikati kuna kamwanya ka watu kupotea, but it can't, it's less. It's not about, yes, the dropout iko chini kiasi. Lakini truth is in my industry, if you attain 75%, you are okay. They also say, remember they want to learn and become a pilot. Na ako na disability aoni. Ile vitu inaitwa reading glasses ama nini? Ile watoto walemavu wanatumia, especially wale wako na low vision. Kuna glass naona wanafaa wanasema no magnifying, wacha niseme reading glasses. Bwana chairman, sasa una realize although you are giving bursaries, unakuja una realize huyu mtoto ataenda shule lakini hata soma. Umemlipia, remember? Umelipa school fees. I love your approach of saying that you will do a needs analysis. In your doing needs analysis, umerealize hiki kimtoto hata kikiwa shule bado akifanya nini? Kisomi. Design thinking inapenda tafuta solution. So, as an admin, in your next budget, because sasa uko na data, see, in your next, when they're doing next, budgets wherever, or when you have a chance to talk to governor, unamwambia, by the way, in my sub-county, I'm realizing that I have a good number of children who have visual impairments, and basically in school they are doing nothing. It will be good if we put aside just 100,000 per year to support them in purchasing reading glasses. Hiyo ndio empathy. Wajana na sympathy ya kufuata mlemavu kwa barabara anaomba pesa, unampea. As a matter of fact, mimi siwezi pea mlemavu pesa kwa barabara. Siwezi, because mlemavu ameletwa pale by an investor. So ni investor unapea pesa on behalf. But if I were an administrator, naweza muuliza maswali, utampata hapo kesho. Atajua amekuwa nini? Discovered. Ukimpata kesho, it could be a genuine case. Mwenye anataka nini? Support. Empathy. Empathy goes beyond sympathy. It enables you to understand the root cause of the problem and allows you to reimagine how that problem can be solved. As administrators, you don't deal with single cases. Usianze kudili na kesi moja ya mlemavu mmoja mwenye anaomba pesa barabara. Because you are dealing with the things at policy level. Unataka kuona huyu ni mmoja ako hapa, kuna wengine wako barabara. Kama wale unapata madam, tunapata wanasukumwa na mtu. Yule mtu siweka afanye kazi. Alete jamaa kidogo pesa kidogo. So kazi yake sasa imekuwa ni kusukuma mlemavu na kumwibia. Pole. You know, I'm noticing some strain in one place. Empathy mark. So under do, what they say describes the problem. Describes the problem. What they do gives you possible solutions to the problem. Possible solutions. They drop. It's a problem. But why are they dropping? Because there is no school fees. Why are they dropping? Because they have no learning material, assistive devices, many things. Then how do they feel? Yule mtoto mwenye mzazi wake akona pesa analipia wengine anamwacha. Yule mtoto anafeel namna gani? Anafeel uchungu. Amesema hapa they feel neglected, number one. Kwa hiyo tutumie verbs. We use a verb. They feel neglected. Huyu mwenye anataka kuwa pilot na ana kitu ya kusomea na feel hopeless. It's hopeless after. Yeah, we use verbs. Are doing what? It's hopeless doing. Mtu anitafutia kama hopeless is a verb. It's not. It isn't. Yeah. What is it? That's it. What did it describe?
A situation, so it's an adjective.
Okay. Neglected. Is this a verb? Do we not trust in verbs? But here, you are feeling. No. The do is the one that uses verbs. Yes. Here, you are describing, how am I feeling? I'm feeling neglected, discriminated. I feel discriminated. Of course, neglected, discriminated, stigmatized. Stigmatized. What are they thinking? What is this child thinking? Especially huyu mwenye mzazi wake akona uwezo ya kulipa lakini yafanye nini? Alipi. Our topic today is governance. Mnakumbuka hiyo kitu? And we've said that inclusive governance is when everyone is included. In whatever you are doing, everyone is included. We've tried to figure out which groups of people are difficult to include. We've seen that persons with disabilities feel stigmatized. They have low literacy. We've tried to understand why is it that children with disabilities have low literacy. Why is it that they have low literacy? Because their parents don't value them. Because the administrators who give bursaries do not use sympathy and not empathy. And in the process, they give bursaries to non-deserving children. I think I've ever told you one time I was given a bursary. I'm not a poor person. Not poor. But someone approached me and said, you supported me, so give me the account of your kid. Nimwekea pesa. Nikajaribu kukataa. My wife akaniambia mimi ni mjinga, hivi ni Kenyatta anapewanga basi. Sikuchukua, mama ndio alichukua. It's true. Sikuchukua hiyo pesa. Mama alienda akapeana hiyo account number. Na hiyo pesa walimu wakakula. Walimu ndikuja later on wakati amemaliza form 4, nikienda kufanya mahesabu nikauliza na hiyo basi ilikuwa imekuja, kwa nini it's not showing anywhere here? Wakaniambia tu hiyo walienda, kulikuwa na mnahitaji walimu wanalipwa motivation. Tuliweka kwa motivation, wengine wakaenda trip. Nasema sasa what can be will be. What can be will be. When we give bursaries to people who are not deserving, then we are missing something as administrators, the component of affirmative action and equity. Affirmative action and equity. It means, you remember the story we give about equity and equality. Equality, you want us to be equal. See, like the way women want to be equal to men, which is wrong. Ladies, can you be equal to men? No, you can't. You can't. Being equal means if your salary is 100,000 and mine is 100,000, then 50-50. Sivyo? 50-50. Ikifika kwa hiyo, ladies don't want. Inakuwa ni story. Ikifika kwa pesa.
Women have more responsibilities.
Which one? Which one? The women pay school fees. Some. I like that. Some.
And those who don't, the man pays once per term or maybe once per week. But here you have.
But it's substantial. Do women pay rent?
No.
Don't be equal in what?
No, even if
Equal
he
in
pays
need.
rent and school fees, you still spend.
Let's say that women just send money to their mothers and they forget everything. You just send money home. That is why in my design thinking that you should make sure you have more girls in your family, so that when you go send remittances back, you receive remittances. So this child is thinking that someone tell me what they're thinking about doing manual jobs. They are thinking that manual jobs pay well. Manual jobs pay well. Hata wakilipwa 10 shillings, they don't have any experience about what good money means. See? So since they think like that, wata drop shule. Ukimtoa kwa hiyo kazi, hamtaelewana. So we use empathy maps to put ourselves in the shoes of the people we are designing for. To put ourselves in the shoes of the people we are deciding for. And the objective of this empathy map is to understand the problem. What he called the analysis. Problem analysis. So I might define the problem here. How might we increase access to education for children with disabilities? How might we increase access to education for children with disabilities? Solutions will be give them bursaries. Is it so? By learning technology, learning materials, provide learning materials, train teachers, provide mentorship, so that they stop thinking about small things. How many of us have gone back to their primary schools to just talk to the children? Anyone here? Yeah, Manada, I'm giving you an order. This coming month, and I'm kusoma, especially primary, wajana na secondary. Primary, talk to the children, wale wako pale. Ongea nao. Uzuri siku hizi ni watoto sana. Unajua ni wa CBC. CBC kuna watoto wadogo sana siku hizi. What is happening? Children have become clever. Madam, you want to say something? Which other group, if we go back? Now, have you understood, for example, an empathy map, you don't have to draw it. You can do it in your mind very quickly by looking at underlying factors. Utarealize kwamba huyu mtoto pia anasema hapa anasema akiwa shuleni walimu wanamtusi. Si walimu wanatusi watoto wetu? Matusi ni kina nani kina gani? Kiwete. Kiwete. Kuna kichwa maji. Ama kuna kichwa ngumu.
Teachers are very abusive, by the way.
By the way, they are worse than nurses.
Yeah, kuna teachers and nurses. Watu wako na talent ya watu.
So, as you figure out these issues, ndio mtu mwingine anakuambia eti huyu mtoto hata nyumbani ya kuli. They don't have food in the house. Huwezi toa pesa zako uweke umpatie, sio? Lakini in the next budget, wakati mko kwa meeting, mnaongea about gavana amesema mashule ipewe chakula, utakumbuka shule mahali ile mtoto wako wake to prioritize, because huko levels of poverty iko wapi? Iko juu. We are talking about empathy. Empathy inakusaidia sana. Even saying that you can use empathy to stop drinking if you have a drinking problem. Unachichora hapa. You decide for yourself. Unaangalia zile pesa unapoteza. Nani aliwahi ile kuna clip moja niliona mzuri sana. It was like this. This is outside the training. A woman is asking the husband, how many bottles of beer do you take every day? He says 5. How much is a bottle of beer? He says like $5. How long have you been drinking? 35 years. So the woman takes a calculator and does $5 times 5 beers times 365 times 35. And he says, you should have bought an aeroplane. See how you are wasting your money. So the man asks him, do you drink? No. This, no. No. So where is your aeroplane? Yeah. But empathy mapping can tell you, for example, what are you thinking? You are thinking that I lost a friend of mine just 3 weeks ago. We kept telling him that now that your wife has gone, because of your drinking, you have an opportunity to do what? To stop. Or at least do what good people do. Drink high quality, or not even high quality, expensive drinks. Drink expensive drinks. Number one, because you don't have a lot of money, hautakunywa mingi. Jamaa akaamua kukunywa third generation. Ameenda sasa hivi tunaongea because of liver failure na kila kitu. So the wife did that. She left because of drinking. Yeah. And she left recently, like 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years. But I think she had some control on it. Because the moment she left, the guy became dangerous. Sasa anakunywa, anashika, anaweka glasi hivi because atake mtu amuombe, anaweka hivi, anachapa yote, anaenda. But it's also saying that don't worry about what will kill you. Hata sasa hivi ukitaka kwenda maandamano, Ruto akupige risasi. Don't worry because hiyo ndio ilikuwa siku yako. Wezi epuka, wezi. Hata ukikaa kwa nyumba risasi inakuja huko. Don't worry. What will be. Now, there is another group of people we want to include here, but I want to skip them. Not discussing them. I'll just mention them, but we don't discuss them. The elderly. The elderly tunataka to include in the things we do. But I have a point to chill here. Ni kina nani wanafanyanga ile? Najua hii group ni vile na waogopa. You should have telling the truth, lakini I'm just trying to color the truth here because I don't understand you well. Hizi pesa zinapeanwa kwa wazee. Are you involved anywhere?
No, it's on the national.
You're national.
Yes.
Oh.
Ongea vile unataka sasa.
Ile program ni ya ujinga sana. It's a stupid program. The reason being, my brother just retired like 10 years ago. Amefika 70 years, akona pension. Juzi nimeona Kibrahi anaenda mahali nyingine tunaita Birongo. Amekaa hapo akingojea 8,000. Hawajalipo for some time just because he got his poor self to 70 years. Na akona pension.
Hawabagui yule akona pension na yule.
Hiyo ni automatic.
Inasema mwenye ameretire asipewe juu akona pension. Unaona hiyo ni ile baba.
Hiyo ni baba.
Kwa hivyo anatumia paki.
Pension na
Either way, let us remove him. You know, ni mtu wa Nairobi labda anajua hizo uongo. And I know walifanya hiyo na chief fulani wa hapa Kibera. Ndio alimweka kwa list. Wacha tuangalie yule mwenye ni mkulima, ako na biashara zake, ako na pesa zake, lakini amefika 70. Si huyo anapewa?
Qualification ni 70 years.
70 years. Alafu tukileta kwa walemavu tunaanza kuleta ujinga eti kuwe nini, wanasema nini? Profound. Severe. Hiyo habari nifikishie serikali, uwaambie hiyo ni ujinga wako nayo. Walemavu wanatakikana wapatiwe pesa ya kuwa mlemavu, because systems zetu, policies zetu have not been implemented. They are not accessing education. Mashule siko namna hii, walimu wako namna hii, employers wako namna hii, hata hii serikali yetu hapa mko namna hii. Tukihesabu wale walemavu ambao wameandikwa, tutafuata wangapi? Daniel peke yake. Na yeye bado budget yana. Kuna watu wengine nataka tuongee about there is another group I want to mention them specifically, lakini muelewe, wanaitwa women with disabilities. Allow me to talk about something we call intersectionality. Intersectionality is when one or two factors combine to make a situation worse or better. So, disability and the gender. Disability and the gender, those are the two intersectional issues. So when they meet, unapata mwanamke mlemavu kwanza anapata shida za wanawake. Alafu pia anapata shida za walemavu. Na akiwa ni mwanamke mlemavu mzee, anapata shida za walemavu, za wanawake na za wazee. Kama ni mwanamke youth, anapata shida za vijana, za wanawake na za ulemavu. Hiyo inaitwa intersectionality. Meaning, when you are offering your bursary, when you are doing what? Your bursary, uangukie mwanamke mlemavu, mzee. Unaona sasa hapa lazima huyo apewe bursary, tupende tusipende, because of intersectional issues. Sometimes unapata mwanamke mlemavu mwenye ako na mental health na ako na watoto pale kwetu na market. Unajua every market iko na their management. In our market we have two mad people and one preacher who I think is mad. Because ni ukweli, kwa jamaa anaanza pale anahubiri peke yake, ako na point, but it's not talking to anyone specifically. Anatembea kutoka hapa mpaka pale akipeana point zake za Biblia. So kama alikuacha hapa, by the time anarudi hapa, you lost the point. Katika hiyo market, I'm one of the few people mwenye nakaanga the mad people. Tunaingia kwa hoteli, tunakunywa chai na wauliza mnaendelea aje. Watu wanakuja kusema ito labda kwenu ni wachana. How do you talk to these people? Kuna mmoja niliongea naye about 3 months ago. Watu hawaongei naye, nikamuuliza, how did you come here? You are new in this area. Akasema mimi nilitoka Rwanda. Wote watu wale waroka wao. You know, the first 5 to 10 minutes we had a very good conversation. Alafu suddenly akaanza kucheka. Nikasema kumbe kweli kuna waya imetingizika mahali. But now in Kisii, as in like many places, we don't have hospitals, which deal with people who have mental health issues. Hatuna. So we kama administrator ukiona katika area yako kuna watu wengi wameanza kuwa na mentor, ujue wale unaona is 1 out of 100. 1 out of 100 ndio wanajitokezea. Kuna wengine wengi hapo wako na a lot of mental health problems. So ukifanya budget or if you know you can influence anything, unahakikisha in the level 4. Level 4 inakuwa kwenu. Level 4 hospital. Yes. Ikue aspirin sa mental. They're not costly. By the way, unajua zinakuwa 5 shillings. 5 bob. Ni vile lazima uandikiwe na daktari ndio usipewe. Our hospitals are not bad. When I took into account an hospital in which is a level 3, the administrator alisema, I want to buy those things, lakini KTRH hapo lazima uende hapo ndio uandikiwe, maana hapo ndio someone who can prescribe hapo. Nikauliza hakuna vile unaweza pigia mtu huko KTRH asapoti watu wako hapo? Huyu jamaa vile unamuona hivi anaweza kwenda mpaka Kisii town, si atapotelea hapa katikati. Mental health. I was talking about intersectional matters, and I was using women with disabilities as an example. I've mentioned something many people will not understand quickly, that all of us, we are going to develop some form of mental disability. Upende, usifanye nini? Usipende. Geography mother amefika ngapi? She's late. Na huyo wajilani? 60. Wale wanafika 80 something na bado wako na they are mentally sound ni wachache. So create systems as administrators that will support you when life becomes difficult. I want to stop there so that after tea, we discuss what we call attributes. Attributes of inclusive governance. Must be ready. Kunywe chai. Tukikuja tuongea mambo ya how do you know that governance in your sub-county iko inclusive? Kwanza kabisa unaangalia zile committee zote that you chair. You count the number of women in the room. Kama hawajafika hata jua you are doing badly. You are doing badly. Uangalie walemavu ni wangapi wako huko. Ukiona hata hakuna mmoja, ujue you are doing badly. Uangalie among these people, youth ni wangapi wako huko. Ukiona hakuna, you are doing badly. Alafu you do some searching. Hizi committee watu wamewekwa because of connections ama because they bring something to the table. Ukipata ni connection, no you are doing badly. Wacha turudi tukianzia hapa. Tunywe chai. Maombi tunatumia ile ya asubuhi. Unless someone has a contrary opinion. Tunatumia ile ya asubuhi.